The 2024 Ford Ranger Raptor will offer 405 horsepower to the market for midsize pickup trucks. Chief engineer for Ford Performance, to take the wheel of a Ford Ranger Raptor for the first time was an eye-opening experience for him. That happened once the constraints imposed by COVID-19 were lifted, at which point he was able to travel to Australia and work on shock tuning with the Ford crew there. Monday, that while he was giving journalists an overview of the new 2024 Ford Ranger Raptor, they were really focused on the nimbleness of the vehicle because the dirt track they run has a huge eucalyptus tree at every corner, so you really had to get the shocks tuned just right so as you tuned in you knew it was going to respond and be there for you. The Ranger Raptor symbolizes an expansion of the Dearborn automaker's midsize truck offerings for the U.S. market, which currently include the Ranger XL, XLT, and Lariat trims. These offerings were made possible by the introduction of the Ranger Raptor. The Bronco and two different variants of the F-150, one with a V6 engine and the other with a V8 engine, are already part of the Raptor portfolio. According to earlier reports from the Free Press, the Ranger Raptor was released in several regions throughout the world, but it did not initially make its way to the United States since it was powered by a diesel engine. The Ranger Raptor, which was introduced along with the other 2024 Ranger variants at a lakeside lodge and cottage campsite near Dexter, west of Detroit, features a ferocious 3-liter EcoBoost V6 that, when combined with a 10-speed automated transmission and 4-wheel drive, is capable of producing 405 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque. That it used the same power plant as the Bronco Raptor. Although in line with the contrasting personalities and benefits of the two vehicles, he stated that the Ranger Raptor would have the nimbleness to cut through the sagebrush on a trip to the west while the Bronco would just ride over it. Other details, such as the large lettered Ford across the grille and code orange accents in some of the stitching and other spots inside the cab, which also includes upfitter switches in the overhead console for off-roading options, help to differentiate it from the other Ranger trims. These details are included in the Limited. According to Ford, there are either 31 standard or available driver assistance technologies, including a 360-degree camera and a 12-inch center touchscreen, although knobs and buttons, which many drivers say they prefer, are still there for controlling the temperature and the music volume. The base price of the 2024 Ranger is $34,160, and the price of the Ranger Raptor is $56,960. These prices do not include the destination and delivery fee of $1,595. The Ranger and the Ranger Raptor will both be available for pre-order later this month, with deliveries beginning in late summer. According to the business, the 2.7-liter Ranger will become available before the end of the fall.